marijuana businesses will not be setting up shop in Mason.
There was a unanimous vote tonight. City Council voted to adopt an ordinance that would ban the sale of marijuana in the city. WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson was at this meeting tonight. She's live in Mason to explain all of this. And Karen, I know it was a full house tonight, right?
Yeah, Mike, I can tell you they had to actually open the overflow room to accommodate all of the people who showed up here tonight. And of everyone who was here, I can tell you most of the people opposed marijuana businesses in the city. However, there were a handful of people who said they did welcome it.
It's now official. Mason will not allow marijuana dispensaries to set up shop in the city. The unanimous vote came after listening to people on both sides.
Mason is a high-quality place to live. So why would we ruin all this by bringing drug shops and drug dealers to where we live?
Most in the crowd tonight said they had safety concerns if marijuana businesses were to move in.
Our Schools Dare programs teaches kids about the dangers of substance abuse and violence, promoting healthy choices. However, allowing a dispensary would undermine this program's efforts.
So if we're concerned about what's falling into the hands of our children, this is what's falling into the hands of your children. It's not the marijuana in the dispensaries. That stuff is taxed and it's expensive. No one's buying it to resell it. This is what's out there right now. I have a receipt showing where this was purchased in Mason.
Another supporter reminded council members of how people voted on issue 2, the legalization of recreational marijuana. 22 of 25 precincts in Mason voted in favor of it.
In other words, when the actual issue of legalization of marijuana, and by extension its sale and availability, was put up to a vote, the majority of Mason voters endorsed it.
As the mayor pointed out, even though most voted to legalize the drug,
that doesn't necessarily mean that they want it in their backyard.
And city council members said tonight they've received hundreds of letters and emails from people in the Mason community, and the majority of those letters were from people who opposed the marijuana business in the city of Mason. And again, you saw how they voted. Clearly, they listened to the majority of the people in this city. Reporting live tonight in Mason, Karen Johnson, WLWT News 5.